Seventh time this year that he's gone to the White House. I think this is the first, though, where we haven't seen even an arrival photo op, no scheduled press conference. Are these signs? What does this say to you about, who's driving this? Is President Trump perhaps trying to downplay, his meeting with Netanyahu at this point?
I don't think he's trying to downplay, but maybe the White House said it was a working meeting, right? And so I think they're doing interesting and important things. There's so much content on the agenda. We'll see at the end if they do a presser or not. I don't know at this stage, obviously. None of us do. But the bottom line is this. There's huge decisions before both leaders. And I think fundamentally, from my understanding of the situation, the ball is very much in the Iranian court. Because the American president has continuously expressed his preference for a negotiated solution.
For diplomacy, yeah.
And the question is, will the Iranians agree to the sort of a deal that Trump is putting on the table? Will they really agree to dismantle their nuclear?
Do you think they're serious about this? I mean, what's your read as a diplomat here? We've seen the Iranians negotiate for many, many years publicly, internationally here at highest level. Unbelievable how many years this was going on with John Kerry. So we got a really good look at, how they negotiate. And, from their statements, it's sort of news positive, we found potential areas of progress, things that seem to be string along tactics. Are they going to continue this? What's your read on sort of how they're managing?
So if the Iranians play the game they've played over the last 2 decades, we're going to get nothing and there'll be a war. Okay. The question is, because their economy is imploding, because they've had all the internal strife, the revolution that they nearly had, yes, the fact that they had to massacre their own people to stay in power, because we had the war last year, because Trump has moved all these military assets, both naval and army, into the area, right? It's like the Americans are holding a pistol to their forehead, right? That's the truth. And to what extent now, because they are in a uniquely weak situation, will they accept things that they've never accepted in the past? And I think this is between the two leaders now. If there's going to be a deal, I think Netanyahu is there to ensure that it's the best deal that's possible to achieve. And we can talk about what Israel needs if you're interested. But also, if there's not going to be a deal and there's going to be a shooting, in that situation, it's very important that Israel and the United States are as coordinated as possible.